service announcement to the new content creators and everybody out there in YouTube land that might be falling victim to what is happening and what is going on. Please open your eyes. Do not allow yourself to be deceived about what is happening and what is going on. Wake up. Do not be blindsided by the scams that are going on these YouTube streets. Streets. Sorry, I ain't even say the word right. Lord, y'all don't be fooled. Don't be fooled. Don't be misled. I had to do a live after today's debacle and talk to my peeps and talk to the ones that just don't really know what's going on so they can be informed about what is happening. DoorDash, your girl, y'all queen of these YouTube streets. This lady not only have people on YouTube, like regular individuals talking about her. I even see a well-known comedian on this platform talk about the stuff that she's doing and how it's not working and is going to make your channel mess up. Your channel is going to fall off about as bad as hers is if you continue on the path. Y'all need to stop listening to this woman. Stop being deceived. Stop being fooled. So I got to put some because this air atmosphere in here is dry as all outdoors. Stop listening to this woman. This is y'all public announcement so that y'all know what is going on. So this live was entitled, "This Has to Stop." The $200 product review, and all content creators come to this live and you can get the information that you need so you don't be bamboozled with the foolishness. Hey, Crossland Hawkins, how you doing? Thank you for coming to the live. We're getting ready to educate some people real fast about how this YouTube thing works, and do not be deceived. So many people are so desperate to get their channel up and going that they're willing to do absolutely anything for it to happen. I'm good. How are you? I'm doing great. Just love, that's and highly favored. But I'm not a co-operator of God. My girl says she's a co-operator of God. When I was sitting there listening to that video, I almost fell out my chair sitting there laughing at that girl. I'm like, what in the world is she talking about and what is going on? Like, why would you lie to people that bad? Why would you manipulate people that just don't really know what's going on, or they're just that desperate trying to get something off and happen for them? With YouTube new rules. What's with the it is right now, it's not about the new rules. The only thing new far as YouTube is that they're gonna pretty much take over the mid rolls when it comes to your videos if you are monetized. If you're not monetized, still gonna just put it at the beginning or the end of your video. Hey Ace of Spade, I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. For all those that are dropped in on this live, please hit that like button. But we need to get into this discussion. We need people to realize what's going on so they don't fall victim to what's actually happening. So your girl DoorDash has started a new scam. It's now $200 for a product review or channel review of your channel. She's going to charge y'all $200. She's been given message by God, and she is a co-operator of God. Last I checked, I thought that was Jesus who was the co-operator of God. I thought it was God, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit that were working together. I didn't know it was that. Yeah, she said she was co-operator. When she said that, oh Lord, I was cracking up laughing. I'm like, this girl done lost her everlasting mind. Sitting here, I had to say something right. Sitting here telling all these goddamn lies on the good Lord. And she better stop that mess because he does have the power to end her completely if he wants to. But you really need to stop lying on Jesus, and she not need to stop lying to these new content creators on this platform and misleading them about sending her money. If y'all want to send her money, but do not send her money with the anticipation that your channel is going to grow. This woman has over almost 8,000 subscribers, and she barely get any views based off of subscriber list. Brisket and tacos. I don't really eat briskets, but I'm assuming maybe it sounds nice. Right. Upload the girl. You better talk about this. You better go ahead and inform people to let them know what's going on so people will not be in the blind. This is ridiculous, and this is a bunch of foolishness. She is charging people $200. She charged y'all $19 She charged y'all for a $19. It was $19 for a course to teach you how to do YouTube that had absolutely nothing in it. She charged y'all 27 to edit y'all videos that had no real good information in it. She charged y'all $25 to shout y'all out when all she had to do was shout y'all out for free. And now she is charging y'all $200 that is structured like the shout outs, but she's charging y'all 200 to give a product review of your channel that she can't even tell y'all going on with her own crap. And but she's gonna charge y'all $200 to get y'all channel up and moving. If y'all send her a penny to get y'all channel going up, then y'all are fools. You better put that inside your coin jar and let it grow so you can cash it in and make you some real money, because you are not going to get any money listening to this fool belittle people on this platform by playing on their intelligence. Clearly, she think y'all dumb as to why you gonna send her $200 to do a review on your stuff. My girl, she came out with this one. Of course, on Mondays after Sunday, y'all. So you know, y'all church folks that love the Lord, done been inside church, y'all done heard a sermon, even tried to create our own sermon talking about the king and how they all wanted a king, so God gave him a king. So like I said in the video, she must queen, because y'all are following behind this crap versus listening to what she's actually saying. She is a fraud, she is a liar, and she just wants y'all money. Like I said before, if you want to help you, the only person that's going to help is help her pockets grow fat. My girl said send it in Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal, but don't send it Zelle. Let me tell you why she don't want y'all to send it Zelle, because Zelle is attached to her account. That's why she don't want y'all to send it Zelle, because she don't want y'all to have direct access to her actual money once she gets it and puts it in here. Zelle, you could probably dispute it and get your money back, because you have to have an actual bank account to do Zelle. All that other mess ain't your bank account. It's just whatever. You know, you don't attach your bank account to other people's stuff. Right, Crossing Hawkins. She's basically manipulating viewers because they don't know what's going on. So basically, she's telling you she's gonna set it up like a shout out. Okay, so you send her the money, right? You send her the $200. She ain't even first going to do your product review. As soon as you send her money, she's gonna do it Friday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, she's going to do your product review. Here's the thing. Even with analyzing my own information, it takes a lot of work to go behind it and really look at what you're doing and figure out what you're doing wrong and what you're working and what's not. She's basically going to have you send her $200 to watch a video and tell you what she like or dislike about whatever she's watching on your video. She's not going to give you absolutely no type of real information to help your channel grow. Why? One, she don't know how, because she don't even realize how her channel is growing. All she know is what she's telling you. Matter of factly, I made a copy of a comment somebody did, and I'm gonna read that comment on here so y'all can listen what she told them when they was asking for advice on how to grow their YouTube channel. Mind you, she is charging people $200 to help your channel grow. But when somebody actually asked her, how can I get my channel to grow? This was her response to them. Gotta find where it starts at. Okay, the question was, oh, she can't. I'm not saying absolutely nothing that isn't untrue. I'm saying everything that she said that is actually true. Okay, so she can't go on that note. So ain't nobody. In order for you to file a report, let's go over the reasons why you can't file a report. Either it's because of discrimination, because you're picking at the sexuality, you're picking something about them personally. You doing some type of threat. You're doing something about like a global threat. You're doing sexual assaulting. You doing child molestation. Those are the reasoning behind a report. Or you're doing something that's misleading. See, she can get a report on her because what she's telling you is misleading information, because it doesn't work. Okay, so let's be clear on the thing that she could do. She can report whatever she wants, but if they don't find nothing, there ain't nothing finna happen. So we're going, like I said, on my information, I base stuff on facts. I base stuff on what you say. I don't care about what everybody else saying. I'm saying what you said. So therefore, unless what you're saying is a lie, Okay, so then we can just go ahead and report you because see, a report goes both ways. It don't just go one way; it goes both ways. And if I'm following what I'm supposed to be doing and she ain't, guess who's going to get in trouble? Right. DoorDash, unlike Dante, don't know nothing about the system because he really ain't being in there trying to see how what works and what he should do and what he shouldn't do. DoorDash know that people can report her as well, and that's not what she's trying to do. One, because she got stuff on side this platform that goes against all YouTube regulations. And if anybody reports on her, she is gone because she has just so much stuff on there. And here's the thing, she's not going to delete it. Why? Because if she deletes it, she's going to lose her watch time hours. She's going to lose her subscribers. She's going to lose too much that gives her the appearance that she's doing it right. So the only thing DoorDash will do you is she will try to counteract what you're saying by she never says she never said that. She don't even say she didn't say what she said. She just give you excuses as to why she does what she do. And this goes for not just viewers, but it also I mean content creators, but it also for viewers. So for anybody out there who wants some slide ideas, guess what? You can be reported just as well. So let's go ahead and dab onto what she said because like I said, just state facts. I ain't stating nothing but the facts. Okay, so on here she goes, hello. Somebody asked her, it was Showbiz 101, actually asked her, hello, any advice for my new YouTuber? This is what she says to Showbiz. Start where you are and trust yourself. Vulnerable and just talk about what you know and keep telling your story. Trust that you are brilliant, amazing. That's some good advice originally. Trust that God made you spectacular, right? YouTube is not about whatever you want to share. Take a trip. It's about whatever you want to share. Take a trip, share your thoughts, share hygiene, talk about your hygiene practices. That's kind of disgusting, but okay. And how you stay so fresh and so clean. Think some more about what more you can share and the person you can become as you grow. The best thing you can do is build a community. Feed your people who love you, and you never know. Um, and you never know what could come from it. From it, give what's inside of you to people, and in return, they will give back to you. They that can be through Cash App. They can give back to you through Cash App or PayPal donations. So she basically telling everybody for donations to their channel because of whatever that they're telling people on their platform. But she says just focus on giving tremendous love and help to others and watch how you receive more than you give. Basically, what she's telling you is love bomb people because the more you show love to them, the more they're going to be willing to do whatever it is that you ask for. Okay? Build, she says, let's go back real quick. Just focus on, okay, I said it. Tremendous love and help others and watch how you will receive more than you give. Build a community. The money will come later, if not sooner. Share devastating moments that happen in your life with your audience. Just bear it all. No catchy thumbnails, no fake happiness, no fakeness. Okay. No fake happiness, no water down, don't water down your experience. Just be raw and real in a way you never had before. Then what you need to do is search YouTube for how to get monetized. She don't for $200. She ain't gonna tell you how to get monetized. She's telling you to search for YouTube to find out. For $200, you better be real direct about what you telling me on how to be monetized. But she tells this person, right, Jamie, she charging $200 now. Next is gonna be 1,000. But somebody had on one of my videos said it's gonna be 500 before it be 1,000. It might be 500 and then 1,000. She prepped y'all earlier on a video when she was saying you can charge 10,000 if you want to for a product and people will pay for it. Well, that was just to condition you so when she asked you for your $200, it wouldn't be as a big prize. But okay, so instead of telling them how to get monetized, what she tells them is Search YouTube for how to become monetized, YouTube channels, and how to get started with your YouTube. For $200, you can tell somebody how to get monetized. That's just crazy to me. I would think for $200, you'll be telling them how to get monetized. There are several videos that will pop up that can get you started. YouTube takes consist. Hey, hi down. How you doing? I was just about to pay nobody for no shout outs, and now, and it's not guaranteed that will get you subscribers, genuine subscribers on my page. I'd be dang if I until I get where I want to be. Right. What she tells you is YouTube takes consistency and show up in the same way that we may show up to a job or a project. She says show up to YouTube the same way you would a job or a project, but you Miss, is telling people how you ain't finna work no 9 to 5, but you want YouTube to be your 9 to 5, but you can't even show up to a 9 to 5. Okay. Okay. Oh Lord. She goes, YouTube is about people and developing connections. It's hard work and then it turns into a profit. Once that happens, it is the most rewarding profit and probably ever made. Uh, you're relatable, attract an audience more than a great thumbnail, makeup, or any fancy nails. Oh, thank you so much. That's what I've learned. Just being you with a title that is relatable is good enough. No, what you learn how to do, old girl, is clickbait people and switching your channels. Your titles ain't nothing about what you're talking about half of the time. Um, which is a violation with YouTube, by the way. Okay. That's what I've learned. Just being you with a title that is relatable is good enough. People kind of hate fancy thumbnails now. Because it screams paid promotion or I got something to sell you. She said a thumbnail screams paid promotion or I got something to sell you, but she trying to sell you on a $200 channel review course. Girl, get here. Okay. Like I said before, a walking contradiction. Okay. Um, just remember this. Take YouTube seriously. But by that, I don't mean to be super fancy nor buy all of the best equipment. I mean this. Be honest with where you truly are in life. Let's pause for the honesty lie because you ain't being honesty. You ain't being honest to your viewers. And you're sitting here lying to people, but yet you're telling them to be honest. The only honest thing you have been on YouTube is honestly asking people for their money. That's the only honest thing that she has been talking about as far as YouTube. Thank you so much about my earrings. Oh, okay, Diamond. All right, so then she goes on to say, hold on. She goes on to say, I mean this. Be honest with where you are truly in life. Tell your subscribers the truth, not lies, nor not fabrications or where you wish you were in life. You literally told all your viewers to manifest whatever it is that you want. In fact, you told them that you manifested your apartment. Let me tell y'all what she mean by manifestation of her apartment. She had filed for LLC because it was not because she had a business. She filed for LLC because she was a DoorDash driver. And so she created an LLC in order to make herself look like her own employee. Then she created a fake pay stub and gave it to her apartment complex and used that as that's my income so you can get her apartment. And then it manifested itself as she couldn't pay her bills. And that's what happened. Okay. So that's why she was always behind on her rent because you created a fake paycheck, but you didn't have no real money. Shit, you keep my knife. Oh, hey, Nikki, how you doing, girl? Yo, I have to bust this one out because she's full of crap. You hear me? She's telling you not to lie or fabricate anything, but yet she's telling all these lies herself and all these fabrications. Even made up a story to make people think she had HIV when in fact it was her ex-boyfriend who had died, not her. But make you wonder, do she really have it? I don't know. It ain't my business. That's hers. But however she wanted to spin the story, she even tried to make y'all feel like she was getting evicted, but really it was her neighbor who was getting evicted, and she gave you excuses as to why she wasn't going to help her neighbor who was facing eviction. Why? Because when she tried to talk to them when she first moved in, they wasn't willing to talk to her, or they had an attitude. Well, maybe because they was upset because they was about to get kicked out of their apartment. Maybe that's what happened. Not necessarily that they just didn't want to talk to you. Oh, who am I talking about, Diamond? We talking about the infamous DoDash, the one that started this whole $200 scam. Now it's $200, and she's only gonna do 5 videos per I'm sorry, 5 reviews per video. Which basically means each one of her videos is going to cost $1,000 before she will actually do one. So until she get 5 people to review, she ain't even first going to start y'all. Conveniently enough, right after she made the announcement about a $200 scam, she made another video saying she was a freelancer of God. Now you went from a co-operator to a freelancer of God. And somebody finally sent her $200 in order to make this vision or reality, just like she did with the whole shout out thing. She was begging people for money for her birthday, and when the first person sent her money for her birthday, she took it down and then started saying that God gave her a vision for shout outs and start charging people $25 for a shout out. So now with a $200 scam, she makes a video. I mean, girl didn't even wait long enough. Video was just probably an hour and a half after she released the first one, and said, guess what, somebody lent me $200. Oh, really? Somebody just gave you $200 for nothing? Yeah, I don't buy it. If they did say they sent her $200, they did it probably sent it right back to no dash. That was just to get y'all to think that they sent her that $100, so y'all can send y'all real $200 and she can be banking. Right. Jamie said, I feel like she's taking advantage of people's vulnerability right now because she realized that she can charge these people out of their A for shout outs and that they will pay for it. Exactly. That's exactly what she's doing, Jamie. Exactly. It's 9:48 a.m. Tuesday morning here in Brazil. Okay. I mean, Australia. All right. And I do like that because you're playing with people. I don't like that because you're playing with people. Exactly. She's playing with people's intelligence. She's playing on people's vulnerability. She's playing on people's money that they could be utilizing that money to do something that's really going to work for them. She's a scammer to her core, and people need to wake up to what she is doing. I think I subscribed to her channel the other day. I go unsubscribe. You know what, Don? Yeah, I watched the apartment video that she manifested. Right. And you heard in her video where she said she created her own paycheck. So I'm not lying on this woman. I'm just telling y'all what she said. She said created her own paycheck in order to get the apartment. Okay. Just like she's creating this illusion to everybody that all this stuff is happening, so y'all can send her y'all real money, and she ain't gonna give you her product. She ain't gonna give you the product and pay for it. People are still waiting on their $25 shout out. She even said it on video that she's gonna come back and do some more shout outs because she hadn't got through all her shout outs yet. Woman is telling on her. So she talks so much that she's telling herself as she's talking, and people just either they're not watching the whole video, they're not paying attention to what she's saying. She sure know how to get money out of people. She definitely does. She know how to take advantage of you to get you to pay her money. So much in fact that she's telling other people to beg for money as well, which is crazy because what she's getting ready to do is duplicate herself on this platform, and you're going to get bombarded with people asking for money. And here's the thing. There probably is going to be some people that really truly need the help, but they're not going to be able to find the real ones because all the fake ones out here asking for money and trying to get think of another product in order for you to send money. There are so many channels that are helping people for free, y'all, for free. Now, like I said, I don't have no problem with people doing courses. If you want to do a one-on-one course or you want to do a Zoom meeting with people and then charge them like that, then do that. Do it the right way. But to make people feel like God gave this vision because you are a cooperative, or you cooperating with God, and God told y'all. She said, matter of factly, what her words was, for everybody that follows along with her, you are the chosen one because God chose y'all to follow, be obedient to her by sending her these $200. That is a scam, y'all. That is a goddamn scam. You hear me? No, I checked it. I didn't just watch that one video. No, I checked it. I did. Okay. All right, Diamond. Do you only have to have 100 subscribers to go live? All you need is 50 subscribers to go live. Yeah, when I looked her up, she has two YouTube accounts. At least, yeah, she do. She has two YouTube accounts. One, like I said on a previous video, had she would have portrayed herself the way she portrays herself on that second channel, maybe people wouldn't have caught on to what she was doing so quickly. But the fact that she was scamming people on Instagram, that's the reason. Now, that's the real reason she ain't talking about Instagram and the other and TikTok and the other programs, because they know her and they know her for scams. So a lot of people wouldn't fall for her foolishness the way they fall for it on YouTube. And that's because YouTube, the way the whole system is structured, you may or may not have even heard about who this person was. And so therefore she could put up a facade, not for the old people, but for the new people that are coming on this platform. And they don't know what's up. And news don't really get around YouTube as fast as it does those other channels, because they allow you to use music and all that other stuff to get to attract your audience. Here, if you use music and you're not licensed for that music, your channel, your information will get pushed out to a lot of people the way it will on TikTok or Instagram or stuff like that. I'm about 10 or so away from 100 subs. Okay, that's good, Diamond. I'm surprised nobody caught off to her. You know what I mean about them scams. Girl, somebody, hey, look here. You can only play with people with their money for so long. Somebody gonna been run up on her behind about doing it the way she's doing it, and she need to stop, because you're out there doing those door dashes. So you're out, which I'm starting to even believe maybe she ain't able to do a door dash. Like something is going on to make this woman want to go to this extent so fast. To me, I think something else happened to her. Either her AdSense account is about to get shut down, or she can't make money. She can make videos, but she can't make money, or she's losing some sort of revenue. Now, I know she's losing revenue as far as her views for YouTube. They're not paying her the way they're paying her, but the rate that she's doing these scams and the magnitude that she's doing these scams at are off the chart. So it just makes me wonder what really is going on with her as to why she feel like she has to continue to do it at the rate that she's doing. But she's really playing on people's intelligence. She really think there's some dumb behind people out here that will continue to do whatever it is that she say, because she associate God with it, and because make you feel like you're being loyal to her by doing so, even so much that she's writing comments to people on how to take advantage of other people. Like, you, girl, you got to stop this mess. Okay. Um. Okay. She said, uh, tell the don't tell lies nor fabrications or where you wish you were in life. Flat out be real. They're going to find out anyway. You're right, they're gonna find out because you're lying and they're catching you on your stuff. For the ones who ain't really watching it, you can roll that over the head. But for the ones who are paying attention to what you're saying and also look at what you're doing, you can't pull this over nobody's head. You could try, but it ain't gonna work for you. Then she go, next, you need to master you. That means you use your full personality to entertain people. Be your full self. Um, be your full self times 10. Doesn't matter your niche. Doesn't matter your niche. Turn up who you are and have fun. If you care more about the numbers growing than you do about loving on your subscribers, then you won't grow or serve anyone properly. So see, she knows love bombing your subscribers will get them to do whatever they want for you. So she's using the love bomb. That's a narcissistic person, because anybody who's narcissistic know to love bomb you to death, and then comes the swoop. Okay, so love bomb your subscribers. then no, she don't say love, mom. She said loving on your subscribers, then you won't grow or serve anyone properly. I said you won't grow nor serve anyone properly. Remember this. Again, she reiterates that you must love on your subscribers in order to grow properly. Yeah, you have to give your subscribers what they want, especially in this new system. But you don't manipulate your subscribers to get them to do what you want them to do. You don't encourage people to beg for cash apps and PayPals and Venmos in order for people to supply whatever they need. She says in the video how she raised up all this money for her surgery, or she lost 100 pounds in her surgery. No, you did not. Yes, you did. You lost weight, but you raised the money from begging people on Instagram and begging people on TikTok, and then coming over here to beg people for to tighten up your skin. That's because you're using manipulative tactics to have people send you money in order to get this stuff done. And now you're making a whole she's doing a whole how to rip people off from their money. How to separate people from their money is basically what she's doing. She's telling people how to go about because of what she did and what she was able to do to get money out of people. Um, she said, remember this when you are not seeing the growth you desire. Trying to go around any of what I'm typing here with the result of your misery and pain of you not growing. So basically, she's saying, if you don't listen to exactly what I'm saying, you're going to be miserable and you're not going to grow. You have to do it the exact way I'm telling you to do it. Lastly, be you. Be funny, be fun, be good energy. Have good energy. Period is what she's saying. She emphasized the period on that comment. So basically, she read instead of telling this woman how to actually make it work, or if you're gonna pay me $200 for me to give you a review, I can actually tell you how it works. She tells this person to go out on YouTube and find it for themselves for $200. Your response better be more than go look on YouTube and find it for yourself. That matter of factly, I think I made a joke on a video one time, and I was like, she ain't telling y'all nothing. She might as well just tell y'all to go look on YouTube and research it. Now she's actually telling people go look on YouTube and research it for yourself. But oh, by the way, give me $200. Just absolutely ridiculous. Hey, Abiola, how you doing? Yeah, the girl, she just write a criminal scam. This is not the way YouTube is structured. She really can get into some serious trouble behind what she's doing. One thing about YouTube that you will find out about YouTube, whatever you do on their platform, they want to cut. They want to cut of whatever you're doing. So if they're not making a profit on there, you better take it off of their platform in order to generate whatever that you're doing. And don't use their platform. If any money is going to be transpired through YouTube, YouTube is going to get a cut of it. Point blank period. That is what it is with them. In the way she's going about doing it. As a matter of fact, we ain't even told the winners who they was for the $500 contest. Y'all still have yet to know who them people is. Like, who's supposed to get $500, right? But yet she keep coming up with more scams to get more money. And let me tell you the reason why she's doing it. Because the woman got a spending habit, and she shows y'all she has a expensive spending habit by going to all these luxury restaurants and purchasing all this stuff. She does that and then turn around and tell you that she's going to do it with the money that y'all gave her because she can't afford it on her own. So she's using your money to live the lavish lifestyle and then give it back to y'all in these videos while she continues to scam you for products. This ain't even a digital product you're doing now. This is just her watching a freaking video. We all watch videos, but are we all watching videos for $200 a pop? I mean, I'm just trying to understand. She is really taking this whole YouTube thing to a different scale. Like, she is charging off $200 for her to watch your video to give you a half behind review on something that ain't gonna help you grow. My main problem with her is the greed behind it. She doesn't care about her subscribers, right? But the way she make it seem She does make it seem like she care about her subscribers, but she really don't care about her subscribers because everything she's doing is against her subscribers, the people that are actually want to see her be successful. In fact, on her videos, now we all do YouTube. How many of us that are content creators out here on YouTube that don't have not one single negative comment on our videos? It's god darn impossible. I don't care how big or small you is. Somebody is going to say something indirect. They're going to say against what you're saying. They ain't got to be nasty about what they're saying, but they're going to say something different than what you're saying. She has zero responses of anybody going against anything that she's saying. That's because she's either blocking it or she is straight deleting it. So that way it gives the appearance that everybody is in agreement with her. Yeah, she's doing them a favor, but instead she's favoring herself. Exactly. It's all smoke and mirrors. It's to make you see that she is really helping you out, but in the end, the only person that's getting help is a DoorDash's pockets. They're getting fatter. But here's the problem with her because she got a spending addiction, she can't hold on to the money. See, that's the thing about it. When you're here ripping folks off, you ain't never going to be prosperous with whatever you're getting. It's going to go through your hands out as fast as you get it. But when enough people catch on to what you're doing, and this probably what happened to her curl smiler, y'all, why she fell under, because she was taking advantage of so many people at one time. They all came against her, and then it completely hit the fan, and she couldn't get them their money back and stuff like that. But while she can, she is running the course to pull your money out of your pocket. Somebody left a comment for people not to do it, and she deleted it. I watched it get deleted. Right, right, Abia. You know what I know. She is not going to leave anything that does not agree with what she's saying on her videos. And that's because she wants the illusion that everybody is in agreement to what she is saying. That's why I said when I was doing my research as to why are people falling for this, I stopped commenting on her videos and I'm going directly to the people that was making the comments to their sites so I could talk to y'all one-on-one and figure out what in the world are you thinking and why are you doing this. But almost every last one of them rationalize this by saying, well, we're just looking at it as if we're just offering support. No, you're not looking. Why look at it like you're just offering support when you pay for a product? At least get the product that you paid for. And then if you want to give support after you get your product, then glorify or whatever. Like DoorDash herself has told you, YouTube to her is all about attention. It's all about getting money from people. She even made a video telling y'all that if she wouldn't have asked for all this money, she would have never been able to do the things that's doing if y'all didn't give her y'all money to do it. Well, you know what? You could have done stuff to do whatever you wanted to do. You just had to get your lazy behind up and go work for it. That's all you had to do. You could have still accomplished the same thing you're doing by getting money from other people by just going out there and working for yourself. Everybody on this earth has to work or they either have to create work in order to make an income. Nobody should be around here purposely separating people from their funds that they work hard for. $200, that's at least 10 hours worth of work that you do if you're getting paid $20 an hour. If you're getting paid $10 an hour, then that is 20 hours of work that you have to do in order to pay her. So you need to start looking at this like I'm paying this for whatever, but how much, what is going to be to make this back? Okay, or if what she's giving me ain't gonna work, what do I gotta do now to try to make this back? To go find something else that can help me. YouTube is a huge platform. I will say 1,000 times if I have to. If a person is not giving you one-on-one, I mean in-depth training You do not pay them anything because all the information that they can give you is free on this platform. Now, if they take you in and they really go behind your analytics and they basically holding your hand and they taking away from their time, then yes, they deserve monetary something monetary attached to that, right? If you want to bless somebody, bless them through super chat on a live. You don't even have to just bless them on a super chat. You can watch their video and give them a thank you and bless them that way. But for somebody to just purpose sit up here and create stuff off the whims and only thing solidify what they're saying is saying God gave them a vision to do so, and you are the chosen ones. If you do what I tell you to do, you are scamming me. You are absolutely scamming people in order to get what it is that you're looking to get from people, and that is wrong. So, like I said, fear don't scare me about what she can't try. You can try all you want, but it ain't gonna be successful if you ain't got no proof of what it is that you're trying to do. With me, I will take you, I will drag you through court. Ask anybody who has ever tried anything with me, will I not file a lawsuit against your behind? And then if we have to, we can take it against YouTube. But what is not gonna happen, YouTube ain't gonna let them, they ain't gonna get caught up in her foolishness. They will put her off of this platform before they get entangled with her foolishness. I will take your behind the court, okay? And I know the law, honey. I know the law, okay? And I will make you pay out everything that you don't got from everybody else trying to represent yourself. Because one thing about me, I represent myself before the court of law. Okay. So she needs to right. She needs, and here's the thing. And people, the public can do this. Y'all can get rid of her by just like what Dante was doing. Make YouTube aware. If YouTube knows what's going on, the problem is YouTube ain't aware of it if nobody's going to say it, unless somebody complain about it. When it comes to YouTube, it's different for them because they're not just watching everybody's video. They're the platform. They are the people who you're coming to in order to generate income. They're not watching everybody's video, but if somebody bring it to their attention, now they will go look. And see, that's where Mr. Dante London messed himself up with Brothers Media TV and Craig Cash TV by going that route. Now you got YouTube looking at you for what you're doing wrong by telling people to steal other people's content and by telling people to use your content even though you're trying to now act like you don't want them to use it, sir. So this is where, and DoorDash, she got a little bit more sense to know not to go that route. Now, what she did try to do was she did try to talk to her viewers to get her viewers to do it. Here's the thing, y'all. If somebody ain't willing to do the dirty work themselves, why are you putting yourself in that position to do the dirty work? She don't want to do the dirty work because she knows she's going to get banned off of this platform once they start looking at her. So she's going to try to get you to do the dirty work so that way you get banned and she's still on this platform. Okay? So let's look at the game for what it really is. I can peek game very quickly. Okay, so let's just tell the game for what it is. Right, he say steal titles. Exactly. He matter of fact, he even said steal thing he say worth. He said it. Steal what I do. Just do what I do. Say what I do. Follow me. You don't need to listen to nobody else. Just follow me is what he said. And the moment somebody do it because they don't agree with what you're saying, you're gonna make a whole big deal with it. But like I told Brother Media, and I have also talked with Craig and told him as well. I think where y'all at more so is because of that music that y'all keep playing on y'all videos. And because some of the words that you might be saying might come across as kind of threatening or hating. But see, the thing is, with me, I'm just going to take what you say. I'm taking everything you say and I'm going to just make it plain and clear to the people based off of your own words. You're telling them not. I'm just showing them what's really going on. He said word for word, but don't want criticism. Right. And Dante he crazy. Dante is crazy than the mug because he just and I don't know today because I hadn't looked at anything, but since that whole thing been going on with Craig Cash and Brothers Media. But you know, Brothers Media got another channel called Clone TV. I haven't really seen him post absolutely anything, so something might be going on with his channel as well. But he ain't finna tell y'all that. He ain't finna tell y'all that he too was probably facing his channel being taken down because he's not producing like he was producing since all this stuff done came out. And that's because when you turn an eye on other people, it also brings the eyes on you. YouTube is now going to start looking at what they say you're doing. And if they can prove what you're doing versus what they did, guess what? They might get in trouble, but guess what? You're gonna get in trouble as well. And so, right, one Clone TV got two strikes, one for the thumbnail. Right, exactly. But they can fix that. They can fix all that. They just gotta dispute it. Okay. And it's probably because uh Clone TV, Brothers TV even said it themselves was just using the same thumbnail over and over. And that's the thing, even with yourself, you can't just constantly repeat the same one. You got to kind of alter it a little bit. Like if you're gonna use it, then you got to change something about it. Just change something. That's it. But if nobody ever said anything to them, then they wouldn't have known to do that. He's just doing this because he don't want people to talk about him, or show what he's doing and what he's doing wrong. But here's the thing: when you put your business out there, you leave yourself open to be talked about. Because one thing about it, YouTube promote review channels. They promote reaction channels. Matter of fact, I got a video on my back office where YouTube themselves are telling you to do reaction and review videos. It's just that you have to do it the right way. And I myself had to go through a learning curve when I first started doing it. That's why on my videos, you won't see a lot of videos that have a lot of views because I unlisted them because I did them the wrong way. I have videos that have over 23,000 views. You're not gonna see those videos because I did it the wrong way, and I don't want attention going to those videos. So I unlist them. I do not delete them. I unlist them. Okay. But if they don't know what's going on and they don't know how to handle whatever's happening to them because they've never been in that situation, then this is their learning curve. Right, that's what I said. You can do absolutely anything that you want to. Once they do it, they're going to investigate. If those people ain't did nothing wrong, then they're just gonna remove the strike. I watched. I was telling syndicated TV about a video I saw from Think Media, not vidIQ, but Think Media. They interviewed someone who had 5 strikes on one video, and their channel is still up. The video is still up that they got striked up against. But because of this particular person, that's why YouTube changed how they do a lot of their stuff. Because originally, back in the day, they used to strike people left and right about anything. But YouTube changed that because they said they was realizing that they were striking people for they didn't even first do, just because somebody got malicious and wanted to make a complaint. So they changed it. So even with a strike, if you appeal it and you could prove that you did nothing wrong, they will remove it. And then depending on the severity of it, like I said, with Brothers TV and Craig Cash TV, the only thing I really can say with them is because some of the stuff might have came across a little bit too hard. Okay, and that's just to me, that's just from men to men talking to other men, and most men that understand how the other men and male operate gonna take offense to what they're saying because they wasn't just saying stuff negative about him. They was also talking about the positive stuff that they were doing. They was now grant you they might have said some stuff towards the girlfriend or whatever, but they also said that the girl can cook. They like how she do her style and stuff. They even congratulated Dante on the stuff that he was doing the correct way. It just came down to when he was doing the wrong stuff that they wasn't in agreement to it. They really do like act like a child. Right, he does. Right. And here's the thing, I'll be honest. a lot of that stuff, even when you go read up on YouTube guidelines, there are great areas that if you don't understand law or technical stuff, you it might go over your head, even if you read the instructions and the rules on doing reaction videos. That's why I said even with me, because I read everything, I research everything. I messed up when I first started doing my reaction video. So I started researching. And then I have a thing called prepaid legal where I have access to attorneys. All right. I also ran some stuff through my attorneys to find what I could do and what I could not do. That's why I said, play with me if you want to. We can go to court, baby. Okay. And it'll be called Tamara Tube. Okay. Don't play with me. But you have to watch, you have to watch what you're doing. You have to make sure you are following along in the guidelines. And even down with that cash giveaway that Craig had, YouTube is real strict about any kind of giveaway. You literally have to have those rules posted up on your video that you're advertising the giveaways, and you got to follow these things to the T. Any of that could have caused him to get a strike. Even though Dante might have initialed it, it could have been the music he got a strike from. It could have been the giveaway he got a strike from. It could have been the harsh things that he said. You know, he was talking about the boy's sexuality and stuff like that, and about him wearing makeup. It could have been any one of those things. Dante could have started it, but now that they got the eyes on you, other things could have triggered it as well. So that's why I keep telling people, you know, even now with Syndicate TV, Syndicate Media TV, when he was talking about it, I was like, well, I don't know if Dante actually did it, because sometimes the bots will, and even YouTube themselves have said this. Sometimes bots trigger sometimes the bots trigger claims and strikes, and they really didn't have grounds to do it. It's just because of certain things that the bots are picking up on that trigger those things to do it. I'm okay. Coffee and convo. So even when he first came out with it, I said, well, that don't necessarily mean Dante actually initially. It could have been that the system did it. Because even with mine, I never had a strike, but I have had claims. Even with my initial claim, mine was coming from Country Wayne. Country Wayne himself did not do that. In fact, he even said I could use his material to do my videos. He didn't care. Okay? But it was the system that was doing it. It wasn't him, it was the system that was doing it. So I had to learn the proper way in order to do it right. And then for the ones I could fix, I fixed. And for the ones I couldn't, I just unlisted them. Okay, so that's what I said. Sometimes you have to, even though it said Dante London, it probably said Dante London because you were using something that was connected with him. And then because it caught you for whatever reason, you know, that could have been it. But now seeing that all the people that are doing it against him are getting attacked or whatever, then that makes me believe more so that, yeah, Dante played a part in this as well. Because it might have happened to one, but it ain't gonna happen to every last one of those guys. So he just basically just don't know how to handle the pressure of doing reaction and stuff like that. Because he himself even said he was going to start doing a commentary and reaction video. So you gonna get into something that you're trying to get other people hurt for, but you about to step into that realm. Yeah, bruh, that don't even first make sense. No, I believe that now. You know, ABL, that's what I'm saying. I believe he had something to do with it now because of the magnitude of it all, of everything happening. But if once YouTube their investigation, if he can't prove what it was that he was saying, they're gonna release it. They're gonna remove those strikes from them. They just have to go through the whole appeal and all that other stuff. They just gotta be willing to fight it. But what Dante done did is Dante now have put eyes on himself that he don't necessarily want. You know, he want eyes on himself so he can get views from the people. He don't want them eyes on him from YouTube about what's going wrong. He don't want that now, because then that can shut him down as a creator. And that's what I'm saying with DoorDash. It seemed like, to me personally, I think now, okay, so now he made I just looked him up. He literally just made a video 13 minutes ago as we're having this about him moving out into a luxury apartment. He finally moving. I mean, that's you, the brain. If you move to a luxury apartment and you can't afford to pay that luxury apartment, you're gonna be right back out of that luxury apartment. That's just crazy. I'm sure he's so arrogant. I'm sure he probably gonna make a video about it. Or he gonna probably mention something about saying what he did to other people. That's because he's just so goddamn cocky. He's setting the foundation up for himself to get in trouble. What he doing? Oh, too cool. I'm talking about DoorDash, and what we're just talking about right now was Dante London. Dante London is the one that we were just discussing. About what he did, trying to get people in trouble for something he told them to do, which is crazy, and that is going to backfire on him big time, big time. Because one thing about it, I don't know how far Craig Cash gonna take it, but I can tell you the Brothers Media TV, they don't play about this stuff, and they're not just gonna just bow down and let somebody walk all over them. Right. Well, Carter did say on a video that he got one strike. Um, And then a viewer said that they got a strike and they didn't even say anything negative. It was a comment. One of the comments said got strike on his one of his videos, and it wasn't even nothing negative that he said or the derogatory or whatever. So that's why I said I truly believe Dante is behind all this because even in his not this one he just put out because I seen this one, but the one I went because I don't watch the whole video. What I do is I pause the video and I go to the comments to read the comments. On that video before this one that he just released, the one called "I Got My Son Back," you couldn't find a negative comment. At least when I had first saw it, you couldn't find out one negative comment. So I was like, "Oh, he following his leader, Queen DoorDash. He deleting everybody comment now." His first channel is due to be deleted on the 16th of March. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, a lot of that stuff could be because of the delivery, how they saying stuff. You still have to watch your tone to make sure you're not threatening and stuff like that. Some of the stuff that came out of their mouth could have came across like a threat more so than anything. So you got to watch out for that. Because I did see some stuff, but I can, like I said, I saw some stuff, but I can understand why they said what they said. I ain't saying what they said wasn't they shouldn't have said it. I ain't saying, but when you're talking about a public platform, you got to be careful on stuff that you say, because that could come back and bite you in your behind. But yeah, you got to check. Um. But at the same token, so do they. They have to watch it too. It's not just the person that's making the content. The person that's actually giving the content got to watch out for what they're saying. And it's a lot of stuff on Dante's stuff that he can really report it on, and his channel can get shut down easily because it's a lot of stuff that he talked about that they don't allow on this platform that he does do when he does. Which could ultimately get him into some serious trouble. Um, but like I've always said about Dante, I didn't necessarily look at him as a scammer per se. I looked at him as somebody who got caught up with the hype, with the money, and he just got the bed until I started really looking at some of the stuff that he was saying. And then a lot of stuff that he was saying was coming off like, he was really arrogant. He didn't care about who ran through in order to get to the bag. Thank you, Brad. Thank you so much. He didn't care about who he had to run through to get through the bag. And so I started seeing him in a different light. But I never saw him on the scale of DoorDash. Never seen him try to scam people out of their money. He just be talking a whole bunch of nonsense that don't make no sense. I ain't never seen that boy try to rip anybody off or anything. Right. That's exactly what he does. And so I will always give him that benefit of the doubt. I will never call, I ain't saying he's a scammer. I'm not saying he's a scammer. I'm saying he's a liar, an arrogant person. He don't really care who he has to hurt, whether it's his family member, well, or who he has to use, whether it's his girlfriend, his ex-baby mama, whoever he got is his daddy, whoever he got to talk about to make a bag, he gonna do it. Okay. That just goes against his character. That don't go again. That don't say that that boy is a scammer. So far, I haven't seen anything that he been scamming people on. Okay, but Dash, she's a scammer. Okay, so I mean, and like everybody's saying, she done got so bold with it. It's like she don't even care no more, which makes me think, why are you this confident to do this? Like, is something going on, or are you just really are done? It's like, are you really that over yourself that you feel like you can do whatever and nothing's going to happen to you? I don't know. Maybe that's her approach on everything. I'm not really sure. But if you were in this live, go ahead and hit that like button. I really do appreciate y'all. We had a very good conversation in here. Hopefully, people learned some information that they fall victim and be taken advantage of and get your money separated from you. You know, and it's sad because I don't want to see like a whole bunch of people just sending people money for no reason. Like I said, if you just want to support a person, go ahead, send them your money. Just don't send them your money expecting something. If you're sending it because you're expecting something, keep your money in your pocket because it's not gonna happen. Okay. Um. Right. Right. Abiola. That is her. That is her to her core. That's one thing. Even with her scamming ways, I can't even sit up here and act like she says she didn't do the stuff. That girl, one thing about her, I will say, she has never denied what she did. Just give you, she just make up excuses as to why she do it. But I have not heard her yet say that she didn't do something that somebody called her out on. But she still continues to scam people. She continues to come up with new creative ideas to separate people from their money. And like at one point, like I said, I want to know about. I want to get into the head of the people that are believing this. Like, are y'all really that desperate? Do you really want? I mean, your channel is not going to take off no faster than if you just study your own analytics. You figure out what is working for you and what is not working for you, and put that money into help building your channel up. It's because you have to buy a program in order to edit, whether you have to buy a camera or something to make it better. I mean, I don't know, but to give somebody that kind of money and ain't giving you nothing is crazy to me. She just put random titles. I'm not a scammer, but say nothing in it. Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying. She clickbait you. She does do that. But when it comes down to her saying stuff, she never denies it. Matter of factly, she make up an elaborate story as to why she did it, but she don't deny it. And so for those that don't really pay attention to what she's saying or don't watch her whole video or just don't have a clue, a lot of that will go over their head. And if to them it might feel like, oh, she's apologizing for what she did, or really didn't mean to take advantage of people. No, she really meant to take advantage of people because she's telling you that's what she's doing. So much so, she's giving you a blueprint if you are a viewer or you're a new content creator to just basically amped up who you are times 10 and beg people for money and think of creative ways to get people to send you money through Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, and all that. That's wrong. That's wrong. I have my Cash App on my videos, but it's I did it for like if people want to send money for coffee or something like that. But I don't drink coffee, and I tell people that I don't drink coffee. So if you're sending me money, you're sending it for a soda, or you're sending it for some candy, or you just sending it just to be sending it. I'm not creating whole videos telling people to send me money to my Cash App. No, if they choose, that's what they want to do, then that's what they want to do. Um, if it was a birthday, people say for their birthday, well, if you want to give me a cat, send me some for my birthday, go ahead. I ain't got no problem with that either. My problem with her is you're purposely lying to people in order to get them to do something because they're expecting something that is never going to happen. That's my whole with her. Right? And it's wrong. It's absolutely wrong. Oh, Lord, y'all. Well, I gotta go ahead and go cook me some dinner. I told my daughter that I was gonna do the live before I cook dinner, so She talks like a third person instead of saying I did something. She said people. Exactly. That's why in my video you'll hear me say, don't say that, say you. Or now that one video when I was saying let's stop the false narrative, that was not DoorDash. That was about some other old lady just be around here on her lives begging people for money, but then telling everybody nobody don't care. That was about her. That ain't have nothing to do with DoorDash. Um it's just the audacity for me to around here lying to people just to get their money, and it's like it's multiplying. And so the more people that buy in on this, the more people that's going to be out here begging for money, the more people that's going to be leading people and doing stuff to people the wrong way. I wonder who that was. Yeah, that was not DoorDash. That was, man, hold on. I'm on my phone so I can't see it. Hold on, let me see. That was this old lady. She be doing a whole bunch of videos. And on her lives, she even be telling people like, okay, look at the next person drop $5, $5. I'm not gonna talk to you unless you drop $5 into my account. It's almost like it's an auction for people to be sending her cash super chats and stuff like that. And then she want to talk about nobody don't care about. She made a video about nobody care about you, but at the same moment you sit up here asking people for their money. So why would they send you their money if they don't care? Girl, come on now. Let's get it real. And now you on it now, really. Yes, on YouTube. Hold up, I got to go back through look back through my history. I watched so much stuff that I watched so much stuff that I'll cover it up bad. But hold on. Let me just find one video with her in there, and then I'll be able to tell you who she is. I was cooking breakfast, and and normally I've watched her videos before, and I watch her YouTube, but it's like I don't know if she's buying into the whole thing of getting people to send you money or whatever. I don't know if that's what her whole thing is, but she just rubbed the wrong way with her goddamn video when she was talking about people don't care about nobody. Um, And then she even went so far as to say if people come to her and talk and have a conversation with her, she ain't really got time. She don't want to hear nothing that they got to say, but she just let me anyway because they want to talk. What? Oh, girl, I hope your friends are looking at. I really hope your people are looking at you. Tell total strangers that you don't care nothing about what they're talking about. And if I knew her in real life, baby, you couldn't come to me and say absolutely nothing. I don't want to hear about your problems. I don't want to hear about nothing because I heard on YouTube that you said you don't give a darn about nobody else. The shout outs are back. Well, she said she was gonna do a video. She did say that on that video that she was gonna do a shout out because she said that she still had a whole bunch of shout outs that hadn't finished. And she's promoting the $25 shout outs, even with the $200 scam that she's doing now, but she's telling y'all she can't do that video for the $200 until Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So she gonna have y'all money, and when Friday, Saturday, Sunday come up, you may or may not get your channel review. She definitely had said that. I'm trying to find who this lady is. She probably on live right now, begging people for super chats. And the only reason I ain't do a video saying her name was because I never really, other than her begging and stuff, I never really saw her act the way she was acting on this particular video. So I was like, maybe this was just a one-time occurrence. Maybe something was going on with her, but the whole video just freaking rubbed me the wrong way. Because normally she do her in her lives, and she be telling people to send her super chat. I'm like this: if a person send it to you, they're gonna send it to you. I'm not up with all this begging people to do this and all this other stuff. No, I'm not doing that. I'm looking for her name now, girl, because she be begging them. You hear me? Hold on. Man, I've been in my Mary J. Blige and the Stone feelings, baby. Her channel is called 50 and something. 50, oh, here she go. Her name is Living Single at 50. She's an older woman. She's in her 50s. And she had a video called "No One Cares About Your Problems. Stop Crying and Start Grinding," is what she said, is how she titled the video. But On this particular video, she basically was telling everybody that people don't care about you. Oh, say it again. Her name is Living Single at 50. She spells 50 out, so Fifthy. And it's entitled "No One Cares About Your Problems." Literally every single live video she do, the homegirl be begging for that money. Now she had me cracking up. I watched her live like one time. I wasn't saying nothing. I was just looking at. But she was begging for super chats left and right. And the crazy, not a lot of people were sending it to her, but some people was. Um, the ones that wanted her to acknowledge them so that people could see what they were saying. They would send her cash apps. They would send her not cash apps, super chats like $5, $2, $3 or whatever. But this was the first time I ever seen her come across the way she was coming across right here. I think with her, she does a lot of reviews, but on her, she focused more on Peach McIntyre. She be talking about Peach McIntyre a lot, um, and the stuff she don't like about Peach and stuff like that, and what she do or whatever. But at the same token, doing stuff that ain't right too, ma'am. I mean, I don't do with everything Peach McIntyre does, especially when it comes down to her kids, but as long as she's not scamming nobody, you're literally begging folks for money. Like I have a problem with that. It's one thing if you need something because you're hurting and you go to people that you know, but when you center your whole channel around begging people for something and making it seem like it's for something else, then you are wrong. Point blank period. Okay, Audiolo, you got it. That way, you can. Hey, Jordan, how you doing? You doing a live for members? The live members only do good when you actually have members. I will tell you that, so that way you don't be recording stuff that never gets seen. But Peach be scamming people. Like I said, I don't really know. I kind of lost interest in watching during the hurricane season back in Florida when she had her kids out there by the river with the gators, and I'm like, oh my god, like is this woman done lost her mind? So yeah, I don't deal with her. Yeah, she'll be on on that particular video. She had her hair like twist, and she got a gray patch in the front of her head. Yeah, she's a mess. She is a hot mess. For her to be that goddamn old and around here doing the stuff that she's doing is ridiculous. But like I said, this was the first time I ever saw her in that light before because I have watched her on her lives. But normally, I be watching it, cracking up, laughing because she be around here begging people for money. I mean, she be having a pencil and a piece of paper, like begging people for cash out. I mean, super chats. Um, Drop that super chat. Okay, let's do a dollar. Let's do a dollar. Okay, we got a dollar. Let's do a dollar. Let's do $2 on super chat. Let's do $3 on the. I'm like, girl, if people send you money, they can send you money. All that ain't even first necessary. It really look like you are throwing yourself out there for some, like they say, doing some strange things, doing some change. That's what she doing. It's really disgusting to see somebody old to act that way. It's crazy. Um, but yeah, Aldio, that's her. But I'm getting ready to get off here because I gotta go fry some fish and some shrimp because that's gonna be our dinner of the night. For something quick, fast. I hear up and eat, and go on YouTube and watch me some more YouTube videos. Y'all, wait, what are they turning this platform into? Oh, they do that on TikTok. They be begging people for money on TikTok. I don't really know because Um, I really just got onto the whole, I had this book for family and friends and stuff like that. I did an Instagram. I didn't even do my Instagram. My daughter did my Instagram because I was at a Jackson concert and they was talking about signing up for it. If you had her Instagram or you was registered under her Instagram, you had a chance of winning something in her concert. So my daughter had did that, but I kept the Instagram for my craft stuff that I sell for Samara's Divine Creation. Um, but I don't really do the whole social media thing except for YouTube. Now that I'm into YouTube and help people with YouTube, but this is crazy. This is crazy. Like I don't know. Maybe because I haven't. I mean, I'm 50, so I think I ran into all kind of people. I just never thought anybody could stoop. to a load like this. Hey, babe, how you doing? Thank you. That's what y'all. KD and Rollo, y'all go and subscribe to their channel. Because they be throwing out some good videos. All right, Abiola. All right, I'll see you later, girl. I'll see you in the comments because you know me and you be one of the ones that be chatting back and forth. Alicia Burney, who is that? I ain't never heard of her. I'm about to go look her up. What happened to her? Oh, she's a comedian. Oh wow, yeah, I'm gonna have to look. I think the last YouTuber that I seen was the lady that was doing the Disney World YouTube thing that somebody had gave her. Is that the one? They had fed her some peanuts and she ended up dying. She was allergic. Oh, that's DoorDash. DoorDash is now charging people $200 to do a product review of their channel by you sending her $200 and she watching one video and telling you what you're doing wrong on your video for $200. But if you want to know how to get monetized or need any information about YouTube, she's telling you to go on YouTube and search information for yourself. But for $200, baby girl, you better be telling somebody something. Right? That's just straight up scamming. Oh Lord. Right. Well, according to one of my viewers, she said somebody sent her $200. So somebody bought into the scam already. I don't know. Me personally, I think that she probably just said that or had somebody write that on her video to get other people to do it. I just find it so hard to believe that anybody would send anybody that kind of money, basically just to tell them, oh, I can only imagine what would this woman say by looking at a video. She probably would be like, well, maybe you need to turn your camera this way or add a little bit more excitement. You're saying from your video, you're awesome, but you could do the. I mean, I couldn't even think of what she would tell them for $200 that would be so in debt for $200. I don't get that. But I guess we will see because she's gonna do 5 videos on Friday. So that means that 5 people sent her $2, which means she made $1,000 per video. So I'm really looking forward to seeing this what $200 get you. Ugh, I'd be dang if I send her $1. Okay, because so far nothing that she has delivered on works. But y'all, I'm getting ready to go. Thank y'all for the love and the support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. That way you can stay in tune on the videos that I'm saying. I have to go make some dinner real quick, y'all. And kind of catch up on these videos that I need to watch and talk to my people in the comment section. Please, Angela, send her a Bible verse that she won't manipulate and try to hurt other people with. Send her something that's gonna convict the girl, and whew, cause she gonna need it. All right, KD. All right, Khadijah. I'm going to get ready to go fix something so I can eat before I've been up passed out in here. All right, talk to y'all later. All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much. As always, be your brothers and sisters keeper. Keep God first. And toodles.